Cool.
Brother,
I'll
what's
let you lead
happening?
to it.
Thank you so much for coming on. Really appreciate it.
No bother at all.
Been a making in a few days. Busy man in quarantine. Was we
Oh,
put this off
yeah.
2-3 times now at this stage. But how's all of yourself, man? How you keeping?
Yeah, all good, yeah. Working from home, so it's been a bit busy, and as you know, like with the kids in the house and stuff, like you're kept going, you know. So
The boys doing
it's all good.
swanton bombs off the
Yeah,
sofa.
like every time we walk into a room getting RKO'd, and
Boys love
Zach's
it.
trying to choke slam me, but he just can't lift me yet.
Yeah, he's a couple of years yet before he can get the jump on you.
At least 2.
Yeah. There's some laugh though. Always
Mad.
crack me up. They're all as mad as each other, like.
Yeah, like Ross was real quiet and just into football and stuff, and then Zach came along and we were like, whoa. straight into the WWE, and like he thinks he's 5 years younger than Ross, but he thinks he's older than him nearly, you know. So
yeah, say he plays in the same level as him, like.
Oh yeah, like Ross's best friend is Zach's best friend, in Zach's head, like. So.
That's class though. But the boys are very close though, aren't they?
Yeah, like all 3 of them play away there, and like, you know, it's great. It's great to see them getting on together, like.
It's class. At least they have each other. I say, like, otherwise it would have been cracking up. Otherwise during like lockdown,
Yeah, it's like very hard. Like even like just keeping them busy around the house and stuff, like giving Ross jobs today, like that he's not happy about. He's some Hoover. He's some Hoover or whatever. Yeah, unbelievable.
Put that in the CV. I'd have him at the back doing drills.
Well, yeah, he's doing a bit of football, and then the last couple of days, some of the kids have been getting out onto the street, so you can't really hold them back too much. Like,
yeah,
Jesus.
It's unhealthy to hold them back as well. Like,
yeah, and nobody has really left the street, so you're sort of saying,
it's grand. Like,
you have to let them go at some stage, like.
Yeah, same. Even like that, I haven't seen most of the lads in a while. Like saying that we were up at Macaulay's back garden the other day painting the fence. That was like, it was the highlight of my year so far. Like, it was just
looking forward to it.
It was on. I was looking forward to it all week. It was just unbelievable to be outside talking to people.
Yeah, I know what you're nearly like. Not awkward, but it's like, oh, you don't know what to be doing.
Yeah, and you're like throwing people elbows and stuff like that. You know, you're shaking hands.
It's nearly like meeting them for the first time again. Like
it is though. It's like you bring a tear to your eye. Even like when I saw you in Tesco the other day, man, I can't express how happy I was to see someone I knew.
Yeah. I know. Like, sure, that's me and Sharon be planning, or the last couple of weeks have been planning around doing a weekly shop, like, and stuff like that. It's mad. And then when you bump into somebody and you're just like mad to talk to them and tell them everything, even though you've nothing to tell them.
So how's sitting at home?
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
but it is though. I think, like, I heard someone describe it. It's going to be our generation's Italia 90 when it all lifts.
Oh, Jesus. You know, you see some of the memes coming out and like people just gearing up for going back to some sort of normality. Like, it's mental. Like,
some of them are brilliant. My favorite one I've seen so far is, when they announced that the hardware shops and stuff could go back at action. Yes. And it was the wee house of tools.
Some of them. Did you see the 2 wee boys with the Lucozade orange?
It's fantastic, isn't it? 2 boys wetting themselves laughing.
The amount of people that sent that to me and just like, oh, this is me and me mates when we go back out in the drink and stuff like that. But no, it's deadly. It's so funny, the 2 boys.
No, that's about like, we're saying it though, like there has been some like massive positive sides to the whole lockdown thing. I think it brought a lot of goodness out in people. Like the amount of people that got online and were making stuff and putting videos up and doing fun bits that like, you never would have done in a million years other than.
Yeah, it's like even creative stuff. Like the amount of people I've seen doing stuff with pallets. Yeah. Making chairs, making benches, doing loads of different stuff with pallets. Like, yeah. And I think it's like, when it like frees up your mind if you're not working or something like that. And you can just like take your time to like work on something.
Yeah.
Instead of thinking, I'm after working all day, better rest, or I'll have a shower and I'll just relax. Like, whereas you've nothing else to do, like you're sort of, you can be a bit more creative and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like,
no, definitely, and you can see it, and like, even like as well, like you see everyone like doing the 5Ks and stuff like that. I know I've slated it constantly on my Instagram, just ripping the piss out of like people putting up times and stuff. But like, but it is like people know. Hopefully, people know I'm just doing it in jest. But like, it's fantastic to see people out running the roads and stuff like that. Even there, like I was just out for a walk there before I hopped on here, and roads were booming.
Yeah, I said to Sharon, like everyone's gonna have, like the house is all gonna be done up. We're gonna be the fittest country in the world. Everyone's out jogging, but like even like people, like you do the run, you nominate 5 people, and then you donate like a $5 or something, and everyone's doing it.
Yeah,
and like, do you know that sort of way? Like, it's raising a bit of money, and it's for doing something good as well. Like, so
yeah, and it benefits everyone.
Yeah, I'd be having a good laugh at some of the times as well. Like,
the best is you won to put one up, and it was 13 odd minutes, and the world record is she was like shy of the world record by a couple of seconds.
They must be like cycling down like these big steep hills or something.
Yeah, I don't know. They're driving around in the car. Like, some of them are unbelievable. Like,
yeah, they just have to be pausing the thing or something. I don't know.
Like,
I done one in like 29 minutes, and I was busted.
Yeah,
like,
I did one. And like, I have a gimp back, and I think it 37 minutes or something it took me. Walk half a kilometer, run half a kilometer, and try and recover in between, and then
I was delighted getting 29, and then there's boys putting up like times quicker than the Premiership footballers, like.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
and see, some of the Premier boys got caught out.
Yeah, I think Ross Barkley, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was caught out lovely. Yeah, it was like his moving time was like didn't match up to his to the actual time. Yeah,
even James McLean, his wife had to put up like, he had to do another one then just to show us like an in-depth thing of it. Like, I don't know.
You only finished that. I photoshopped what I put it up, but I think I was like, I'm slightly 45 seconds over the world record. Funny enough, no one questioned.
You had just made it. I know, yeah. If you had just made another burst,
yeah, I think it would have
paused it again or something. But no, it's all good, like stuff like that, like.
Yeah,
so, and it gives us something to have a joke about as well.
Yeah, definitely, and be some memories back. Like, I know, like there's been a lot of negative, and a lot of families have been affected for it, but there'll be a lot of very positive memories down the line. Like, imagine sitting down there and telling the kids now, like, Ross probably will remember, but the rest of the lads won't. And you tell them, like, remember we were fucking in our house for 4 months. We couldn't do anyone, couldn't see anyone. Like, bizarre. Like, it sounds like it's like a movie, like it's like a movie plot.
If someone told you this time last year this was going to happen, like, you'd send them to the nut house. Like,
like, if you
not a hoping.
Like, if you went into the bookies and told them, like, here, look, in January there's a virus going to affect everything, the world's going to shut down, 500 million to 1.
Ah, stop. Yeah. Well, some fella actually, speaking of crazy bets like that, some fella actually wanted to back the world to end in like 2022 or something like that. And like, that's what I'm saying. Like, he was adamant, like, and so couldn't take the bet off, and like, obviously,
she couldn't, like, be unfair for him. You couldn't give the cash, even if he was right. Like, he still loses.
I was thinking of ringing him up. I'll take that bet off you, no problem.
Yeah, no bother, pal. How much you going to put on
it? Then that credit union.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Take every ounce, every penny. Yeah. But I speaking of negative things, I'm only after I was in Little. Oh, Jesus Christ, can't even talk. I was in Little there, and I've never felt more done out of it in my life. Is it the till? And your man, there's boxes of face masks and things.
Yeah.
I goes to your man, Isaac, give us a box with face masks. I was thinking, like, Gran will throw them up to the grandparents. Like, so your grand is mad to get back out in the streets. And scan them through, €43. 43 euro. I just looked at it, I was like, put them back.
How many thousand was in it?
Oh, I think there's 50 in it.
Jesus Christ. Could he not give you like 1 or 2?
No, I think, but I just like, I was just so shocked, but I think he was shocked as well if they were €43, and I was like,
put that. €43. Oh my God.
I was like, put them back right now, and then he had to call the manager over, and I was just like, get rid of them quick. 43. Yeah, I'm gonna call the guards on them.
Sure. Even at the start of it, whenever like everyone was just starting to come in, like the hand sanitizers were going, like it was small, tiny bottle for about €15.
Ridiculous. Like, it's wrong.
People taking advantage and stuff like that.
I have an inside source and hand sanitizer there, and if anyone's looking, I actually have like a stock. I've 2 5-liter jugs of it downstairs. I probably shouldn't say that because someone come looking right in the house now. But it's my 2 massive jugs of it.
What's them flashing lights behind you?
Yeah, the car's going, where'd you get that? Get raided by cab.
Yeah, cab.
Yeah, cab's going to come raid my granda. That man buys any more oil.
Yeah, stockpiling, is he?
No, it was 25 cents a litre or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, it was ridiculous. That's the house. That's the house heated for the next 4 winters.
Every time we were going for diesel, I was saying, "Oh look, it's lower now. It's lower again. Better put more in." Like every time we pass a like station, like, and it was crazy. Like obviously, people not driving as much. Obviously, driving the price down.
Yeah, shit. America apparently they were like paying people to take it, like stockpilers. Just take it, get rid of it, because they couldn't keep up with the continual like delivery, like and the import and export. They couldn't keep up with the didn't know where to put it, so they was like, take it, get rid of it.
That's mad. Someone's gonna make a buck off that.
Yeah, say those boys there at the border full up to the gills with oil.
Yeah,
and then you'd see October now boys selling drums of oil side the road.
Yeah, about €100 a litre.
Yeah, gang. But what do you make of the Bundesliga being back?
Yeah, it's good. Like it's something to look forward to. You can actually watch some decent football, but it'll be interesting to see now. Do you know if any sort of cases come out of it or anything like that? Because you know everything's up in the air. Like there's Premier League players talking about not playing and stuff. I know, like Aguero was one of the more high profile players, like talking about like having his reservations about coming back and playing. Like I'm sure if anyone has families that have like sickness or underlying health issues or anything like that, they're going to be wary of it as well. Like,
absolutely, but, you can't blame them.
It's like everyone. It's just a trial.
Yeah,
everyone has to like trial to see what happens. And
see what goes on.
Like,
did you see StatSport come out with a statistic that like they use like the data they collect that like player on player contact never lasts, like the average is like 3 seconds. So statistically you can't catch the virus playing football.
Wow, that's mad. I didn't see that.
Like, yeah, it was good. I seen someone retweet it last night. Man, it was like StatSport trying to bring football back to the world. And I think that's like so like, yeah, I don't know. But like I'm always like, I'm very cynical as well. But like I was like, if people can work in Tesco and have to deal with all the crazies of the world, I was like, surely the Premier League can put in better measures and have the players play and keep them safe. Like, so
that's what I was thinking as well. Like it's all like social distancing and that, but even when you go into a shop, like someone can just stand right on top of you. Like, there's no like stopping any of that.
No, and like what, like, and there's times it's awkward. Like you can feel yourself trying to veer away from people. Whilst there's people just still on top of you. Like if Tesco there was like, I know like there's measures to get into it, but like once you're inside, it's a free for all.
Yeah. Exactly. Like even when you're walking up an aisle then and you see someone there, you're sort of saying to yourself, "Oh, I wonder will they be weird if I try and walk past them?"
Yeah,
I find myself doing that as well, like a lot, and I'm not even thinking of myself first. Like,
that's it. I'm the exact same. Or you're like worried, like I have a wee niggle in my throat here. If I cough, is everyone gonna freak out?
Yeah, not that like I like not like nobody's gonna pass any remarks of it or anything like that. Like, but you're just saying, "Oh, Jesus," it's in your head. Like, basically, it's in your head the whole time. Like,
and it's not a bad thing though. It's at least like it'd be better, it'd be worse off if it wasn't in your head and you're just life as if the virus didn't exist. And unfortunately, some people are carrying on as if nothing's going on.
Like over in Belarus.
Wait, what's happening in Belarus?
Belarus just ignored the whole thing. Like,
really?
Belarus was the only football league in Europe, maybe the world, that just continued on.
And did any major deaths?
I don't know the numbers or anything like that, but like when no football was on around the world, the Belarusians were still at it.
Fair play to them, like.
Yeah, it was mad. Like someone put up a tweet about there was like a game on Bet365 and the referee was wearing like an Adidas tracksuit and the players were wearing bibs.
What?
Alexander Hleb used to play with Arsenal. He was playing in one of the teams, like, and he's just there wearing a bib, like.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Just aiming to keep it going, like.
Oh, I don't know. I think the president just was like, yeah, go for it. Anyone that's going to die from it will die from it, and anyone else will get like immune.
Yeah, that's like I find like some of the major sports athletes in America. I think that's quite like their attitude as well. Like from all the podcasts and stuff I watch and listen to, their attitude is that like, oh yeah, like war athletes were fine. Like the people that will get it will die, and that's okay.
Yeah, like even someone that has sort of like no high profile person that has got it, touch wood, has died from it, have they?
Yeah. Your boy, the only high profile person I know that died from it is, remember the band Fountains of Wayne? They did that song Stacey's Mum.
Yeah.
The lead singer, he died from it.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
But then, like, I know this is going, but like then there's boys that's gonna say like, did he die from that?
Yeah, that's the thing. That the big thing in America,
like, because they're reporting like such and such died with symptoms of COVID-19, which is like, so did he die of COVID-19 or like did he have any underlying issues and like he tested positive for it? Like they haven't. I don't know, like unless there's some legal stuff where they can't like say you died of it, but
I think that's quite a trend in America that like they're saying like anything related to COVID-19, like it could be any, you have a headache and you get shot in the face and it's like, oh, COVID-19, that's what got him.
Yeah, that's on your death cert, is it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's like something weird. I don't know. I probably not to that like dramatic effect, but like, but I think it's very like, it's not far off those lines that like they're just like anything is like COVID-19.
Yeah, someone mentioned that to me before. Like in the reports, they'll say, "Oh, they'll never say that they died of COVID-19," and I never copped it. And then I started looking at it, going, "Yeah, geez, don't like."
Yeah, it's like kind of like AIDS. It's like complications related to COVID-19 or like complications related to HIV or AIDS. Like it's like it's like an umbrella term that it kind of encompasses kind of most things going on at the minute.
Yeah, it covers most things.
Yeah, but like Americans, there's more. Well, going by that, but like there's more COVID-related 19 deaths in America than soldiers were killed in Vietnam.
Wow!
Like it's not mental.
Them numbers must be massive.
That is upwards of surpassing 63,000 now at this stage, I think. Scary, like
crazy. Yeah,
very. That's some stat, like.
I think, like, I don't know. Did they just not react to it quick enough?
I think it's so hard to like the govern over there. I think because it was like left. I think like the overall government gave guidelines, and then it was up to each individual state's governor to enforce those guidelines or even implement them. So like New York was like talking about opening back up, but the governor in LA shut it down for another while. I think other states like Texas never really shut down. They put in some restrictions.
Yeah.
And yeah,
like,
so it's
just like some of the states have like mad like laws over there and stuff. Like if me and you were to walk up the street, is it Florida or is it, I can't remember, but anyway, like if me and you were together and we were walking up the street and I seen someone I didn't like and I said to you, I'm gonna kill him, and then I kill him, then me and you, or like yes. Even if you like say, oh no, I'm walking away from this, like because you were with me, you're going to be done for murder as well.
It's like by association, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like it's crazy, like but especially when the death penalties like there as well.
Yeah, it's still in place in a lot of states over there.
Yeah,
and it's strange when sometimes I agree with it, sometimes I don't.
Yeah, like for extreme cases, you can see.
Yeah, you can see the benefits of it, and then some is just like.
And then you're like, two wrongs don't make a right, and then just very complicated.
Yeah, it's like a moral enigma. Like it's like there'll never be a right answer to it. Like.
Yeah.
But, like there's some be like, like that's completely just, and then others are like, oh fuck, that's harsh. But then like who are you to decide whether?
And then you see the horror stories about like he's he's already dead. He's already got the death penalty, and then like evidence comes out to prove that he wasn't guilty. Like,
and it's mad. Like, if you get executed, on your death set, it says death by homicide, so technically murder. That's a mad one, isn't it? I remember reading that, and I was like, "What the fuck?" So technically, it's murder. Yeah,
that's crazy.
Imagine that being your job, though, going there for like that switch.
Yeah, man out of the Green Mile.
Yeah, you don't want to be in some money for that.
Yeah,
like you couldn't just be like a regular Joe just banging about there on a regular wage, going in. Yeah, it's here. So to go put this boy down tonight. I'm just gonna go flick the switch. Like,
I know. Surely
there has to be some money in that, or some perks or something like that.
How would you be able to sleep and stuff?
Nah, you couldn't.
Nah,
couldn't.
That's what, like, even like when boys were getting executed, like they used to have like a firing squad, and nobody'd know who had the real shot.
Yeah, well, that's more not humane, but like it's more.
So maybe it wasn't me to kill them, you know, that sort of way. Like,
yeah, you'll never know. Like, yeah,
yeah,
you never have a definitive answer. So, like, yeah, you probably deal with it a wee bit better, but like, still fuck with you, like.
Yeah,
there's no.
It's not our game anyway.
No, fuck that. I don't even like going out for walks, really, and even never mind thinking about doing that stuff. Like,
that's yourself too much at risk.
Yeah, that's a mental battle in itself. Never mind having to go pull switches and pull triggers.
Yeah.
But any plans for when all of this dies down?
Well, Sharon's 30th coming up in 20th of July. So like, she's sort of saying, "Geez, I'm not even gonna get to go out to a pub or anything like that.
It's mad,
even
isn't it?
Go for a meal or something. Like, you're not even going to be able to." So we're sort of just waiting to see what happens, sort of with that.
You have to get cooking and throw a shindig in the house.
Ah, yeah. Gordon Ramsay. But like, even like, we're sort of, it's all up in the air at the minute. And then we were thinking, sure, we'll have to just play it by ear to see if we can invite people and just get like takeaway in or something.
Yeah.
Like, just have a few drinks in the house. But how many people are you supposed to have?
I think by then it's 4 you're allowed. 4 additional.
All right.
It's not a lot. Like.
Yeah, I know. It's sure, like, what 4 do you choose out of your family and stuff? Like,
yeah, how do you pick?
Like, so we'll just play it by ear and see what happens. Like, we've any plans yourself?
None at all. None yet. Anyway, I haven't seen Julie in about 9 weeks now.
Yeah.
She's over in Kells, so I haven't been able to go back and forth.
Yeah.
And so hopefully get to see her now one of the days soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, it's been weird.
Looking forward to that.
It was class. I told her myself, I said the first 3 weeks was class. I had loads of time to myself. I was relaxing. No one to annoy me. And then after I was like dead soppy. I was like, oh, I miss you. Like, I'll come see you soon.
The soul side come out.
Yeah. I had to eventually.
Yeah. Like, it's only natural, like, as well. Like, because you probably spend a lot of time together.
Oh, yeah. Joined at the hip normally. Like, and then.
And even, like, I know it's not, like, fucking Kells isn't a million miles away. Like, but even, like, some evenings there, I'd say you'd be like, oh, I wish I didn't have to drive so far to go down. Like,
you could take the chance, like, but you know, I just want to be safe and play by the rules as much as I can. Like,
yeah, I know, you're better off, and then it'll all be worth it in the long run, won't it?
Yeah, no, definitely will. Like if you all keep on tracking, Jesus Christ, I can't talk today. Keep on trucking the way we're going. Like, everything should, like, we're doing great. The whole country is doing fantastic, like, compared to other countries at the minute. Like, we've really nipped it on the head. Like,
yeah, I think we've done, like, everyone sort of stuck to the rules more or less. Like,
yeah, and especially like the government. Like, I'm not a massive fan of our government, or not even a fan at all. Really can't dislike the party in charge at the minute. But you have to take your hat off to them. Like, they have been fantastic in parts, and they've done really well, especially with, like, the COVID-19 payment and stuff like that.
Yeah,
dug a lot of people out of the grave,
massively.
Like, yeah, and something and so unexpected. Like, I thought, like, Jesus Christ, like, how are people going to function on between like 100 and 188 euro, whatever it is, like, but they give 350, like, and it shows. I think they shot themselves in the foot with it in a way as well, because it kind of shows the state that, because like a lot of people were actually more better off on the COVID-19 payment than they were actually working. So that I think that kind of shows a bit of a flaw in the system and like the minimum wage kind of gap. That like, how can you be better off not working than working, which is backwards. Like,
yeah.
So hopefully that will expose some holes in the system and build on it.
Yeah, big time. I think when you're talking about that, like, it doesn't make sense that people like were still working and getting less money like than if they had not been working.
Yeah, like it's absolutely like that's a major flaw in the system, and I think it's like, especially like Fine Gael, I think they are a massive flawed party, and they're a very capitalist party, and you can see that through like the likes of the Apple battle with the EU and stuff like that. The Apple was 13.2 billion in taxes, and Fine Gael are trying to wave it off for the greater good, like, but like they're money driven, they're a power driven thing, whereas I think like a more people led government with more, not saying this is the right answer, but like I think like a more middle class government would be fantastic, and would really like boots to the ground people that would really encourage like to drive the capitalist society that we live in like the right direction, and in a positive direction for the people, that like everyone can prosper and everyone has a fair chance, rather than only the elitists will survive and then everyone else will kind of get the scraps. Yeah, get the scraps and kind of make do for them.
Yeah, definitely. I 100% agree with you on that one.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Fuck, 8 o'clock already. We'll leave it there, brother. We both have to jump off.
Yeah, cool.
Oh, fuck that. Yeah, half hour flew by. I really appreciate you coming on, brother. Thanks a million.
Cheers. I enjoyed that big time.